Welcome Inner Universe community. My name is Sanchita Pandey and here I am with a new topic especially for you. Our topic for today is mind control. So what are the ways in which we can control our mind? Here we go. The first way you can control your mind is by being aware. By being aware of your thoughts, actions, everything you are doing. So every step you are taking, you are very aware of how you are behaving, what are you doing, and what you are thinking. For kindness, they say, if you have not observed someone suffering, that also is unkindness. You cannot say, I was unaware. So you need to be aware. And when it comes to your own thoughts, your own actions, you need to be really aware all the time. So the first way to control your mind is through awareness, because then you'll be watchful of your thoughts and actions and you'll just understand when you are going wrong. You'll just come out of the argument even before it begins. In your unawareness, you become part of negative conversations, arguments, and you lose so much of energy and time. So awareness is really important and you will be peaceful because you are very aware. You just steer past of any negative thing that you see, any negative thing that you hear. The second way to control your mind is through meditation. You must meditate at least for 10 minutes every day. Best way is to sit and concentrate on your breath. We know that our breath and emotions are connected. That is why when you are angry, you start breathing really fast. But when you are peaceful, you breathe really deep and slow. So, focus on your breath and just come to a no thought zone. You're not thinking of anything. You're just happy and joyful and so peaceful. You just don't think about anyone. No negative thought in your mind, no thoughts at all. Now, this can be achieved only through meditation. Every day. Do your breathing exercise, and that is the time when you can meditate for 10 minutes. Another way to control your mind is by becoming a witness. Don't keep judging everything and everyone into good and bad. Don't be too much into what is. Sit in the workshop of your imagination. Keep imagining beautiful things about yourself and about your life. So you're not living right here, judging everything, everyone around. Do this, don't do this. This is the right way to do. You are just not bothered. You are so much connected, aligned with your own peace. It is not being selfish. It is just being aligned with your own spirit. How can you align with your spirit? When you do not go outside too much. Go inside. Go within. And there you are, sitting peacefully. So the sounds outside, conversations outside, they don't bother you at all. So how will your mind wander? There are no negative inputs for your mind. And so, no negative stories to churn all day long. And you will really feel peaceful. Connect with nature, sit in nature, talk to the trees, appreciate nature. It is like being with the source. Nature has the highest vibration. When you sit and connect with nature, appreciate nature, you will feel really good. And your mind will not wander because it is like sitting with a beautiful, beautiful friend in a beautiful, beautiful surrounding. That is the calmness and peaceful and playfulness that you will imbibe gradually. That is how you will become. Water the plants, take care of plants, get busy with little bit of gardening. So you connect with nature in this way. And you'll see miracles all around. Yet another way to control your mind is by reaching out to others. It is a beautiful feeling when you share something with others. So share a smile, share something which really makes the other person happy. So spread happiness in little ways you can. You don't need to spend lot of money for making somebody happy. You can just try out little things, kind things, beautiful words. These all come free. You can use these to uplift and elevate someone's spirit. And as you elevate somebody else's spirit, you give that person a beautiful story to relate all through his life. Oh, this person did this too for me, and it was so beautiful. And it will leave you really, really joyful inside. So whatever you give, first you have to create within yourself. So the love will be created within you first, only then you'll be able to give. This brings lot of satisfaction and peace. And then when you are joyful, your mind will not wander here and there into negative things. You'll be very peaceful. Also, don't keep thinking about yourself, but don't forget to find some time for yourself doing something you love to do. So connect with your own purpose also. You have just one life. What is it that makes you really, really satisfied and you love to do that? You don't even see the time when you are doing that. You find it really easy to do. It comes easy. It is like you have this aptitude for this. What is it that makes you happy? Do more of that every day. And that will leave you really peaceful, and it is going to generate beautiful hormones, good positive emotions within you, and you will enjoy more well-being and peace. What are the inputs you are giving to your mind? Are you focusing on what is going wrong in the world, or do you focus more on what is good around you and in the world? In the worst of situations, there must be something good. Focus on that one good thing. So you do not give your mind negative inputs. Your mind doesn't have negative stories to tell you. Life is beautiful, you say that. All your cells feel like life is beautiful. There is a www web going inside your body also, and they do not know what is happening outside. You perceive from the outer world and you tell your mind what is going on in the world. Now, if you make it a habit to focus only on beautiful things outside, what is happening? You are giving beautiful stories to every cell of your body. Life is beautiful. People are so good. I love life. I love to do this. Now you see, you'll enjoy well-being and you will find peace in life. Your mind will not be wandering here and there because you have made it a point to focus on what is good and ignore what is not good. Just ignore. It is good for you. We have not been taught to love ourselves. Love yourself. Self-love and self-care are the mantra of your life. When you take care of yourself, when you are yourself joyful and peaceful, only then can you exude peace in the outside world and around you. So first you need to be joyful and happy. If you are wanting joy from others, please say I am beautiful. Please say I am good. I don't have confidence in myself. They have no good words to tell to you. And you are looking at all the wrong places for appreciation, for love. So be with people who appreciate you, who believe in you, who elevate your spirits. That's it. Now you must be aware of the vibrations of a person and a place. You don't go out judging the vibration of every person. You should not be bothered if somebody said anything negative to you, because that is that person's karma. You have to maintain your own balance, equanimity of mind, and your own alignment with your own purpose and your spirit. That's it. Keep connected with God. That's it. And you'll not go astray. You'll not go wrong in behavior, in thought, because you are always connected with the source. You will always remain peaceful. So stop looking for validation from others. If they think you are not enough, that doesn't make you not enough. It is your own belief. Your self-affirmations must be positive. You are limitless being. So think big things. Think positive about yourself. And that is what you are going to create in your life. You are the co-creator of your life with the universe. This makes you limitless. All you have to do is to imagine the life you would like to live. That's it. And you create it in your life. Even if you find yourself in a negative situation, among negative people, among people you do not like much, you have to take care of your own vibrations. Still focus on something good. If you cannot change the place, focus on what one thing you see that is good there. And keep your vibrations high. You'll be surprised to see the miracle, how you are going to connect with really beautiful people around. And you had never thought that such people existed around you. You are going to connect with new beautiful stories, new opportunities, new people right where you are. You do not have to go anywhere. And you go to the best of places, then also you'll find those problematic people there also. Why? Because everywhere you are going, you are taking yourself along. And when you are at a low vibration, you are going to align with people who are at a low vibration, places at a low vibration. So everywhere you go, you will create problems because that is what is going on in your mind. So you can change your life right where you are by changing your own vibrations. And how do you change that? By changing your thoughts. Focus on what is good. Think about what is good. That is how you just become so peaceful. Whenever you see some kind of contrast in your life, somebody disrespected you, don't start speaking about how this person disrespected you. This is so wrong. Speak about what you want. I would like more respect in my life. I would like to be richer. I would like to be popular. I would like to be happier. I would like to be healthier. Speak about what you want, and that is what you will create. It is easy. Only thing is, you need to be aware of what you are thinking at any point of time. Are you giving rent-free space to people who want to create negativity in your life? They don't behave well and you sit in resentment with feelings of resentment, emotions of resentment. What are you doing to your mind, mental health and physical health? Both are connected. Instead, choose the positive way out. I'm not going to think about you, negative people. I'm going to steer towards something positive in my life, like my purpose in life. I'm going to be more focused on my purpose in life, and I'm going to achieve the success I have been born to achieve. Now, that is how you take care of your resentment. You don't sit in resentment and hatred and feelings of negativity. You choose positivity instead. You choose you. Why should you think about somebody who created negativity in your life? Why not think about yourself? Think about what beautiful things you can do. Think about inspiring thoughts. And do something creative. That is how you grow. Then you always have gratitude to give. Sometimes the season will be nice, sometimes you do not like what is happening in your life, but accept everything like prasad from the universe, from the higher source. Accept because you have faith, you believe, you trust the universe. It is going to bring the best of things for you, for sure. When things are not going on too well, that is when you show your trust. When you do not know what will happen next, that is the time when you show your trust. This is what you call belief, faith, prayer. You will get all the answers in the form of miracles. You see, whatever you hear every day, whatever you see every day, signs from the universe, nothing is happening by chance in the universe. Everything, everyone you meet has some kind of purpose in your life. You have to be aware to understand that purpose, to keep learning from whatever is happening in your life, good or bad. Then you have to take care of temporary temptations also. Beware of temporary temptations. It is like you don't feel good, you start eating, you don't exercise at all, you're not getting out from your bed at all. Why? Your mind is like, I am not happy today, I don't have energy today, so I don't want to get up. No. You are the master of your mind, of your life. Get up and get going. Be in that positive and energetic mode all the time. Don't listen to your mind. Listen to your mind only when it has something nice to say. If it is anything negative, right or wrong, it may be right about some person, but if it is going back to a particular incident, reminding you of something negative from your memory, say stop. Stop mind, I am not coming with you. That is how you stop your mind from grinding and churning with old memory, old negative thoughts, and you can remain absolutely peaceful throughout the day. Whatever is happening outside, don't internalize it. Don't take it in. Don't focus on negative news too much. It is nice to know about what is happening around you, but don't make it the only point of conversation. That is how you save your mind from chattering too much. You see, you have heard about this quotation, ships don't sink because of the water around them. They sink because of the water that gets inside them. Don't internalize negative things that are happening, negative comments from people. All you need is to have faith in your own personality, in your own imagination, in your own desires. Your dreams come true. All you have to do is have faith in the divine timing. Everything is going to come in the divine timing. The plant won't grow tomorrow. You have planted a seed. It won't grow the next day. It will take some time, and that is when you are enjoying the journey. You are still happy doing what you are doing. And then all of a sudden, all your desires are manifested. This is the way for manifestation. And all along the journey, you were inspired, you were happy, you were joyful. You learned so much from nice and not so nice situations in your life. So this is how you can just remain peaceful and joyful all the time. Do you control your mind? No. You just are more aware now. You don't have to control your thoughts. You cannot control thousands of thoughts coming all throughout the day. All you have to do is just check on your emotions every 1 hour. How are you feeling? If you are thinking negative, you cannot feel positive. That's it. That is the proof that you are thinking the right thoughts. You are with the right people. How are you feeling? If you are feeling good, you are thinking the right thoughts, you are among the right people, you are doing the right thing. So no need to control your mind. Mind is good. Mind helps you. It helps you from so many situations. That is your intellect. But don't be in your intellect all the time. Sometimes think from your heart also. A friend was complaining to his friend, it is really difficult whenever I take my dog along for walk with me. So the friend asked, who walks in front, you or your dog? And it was the dog leading the person. That is why things were difficult for the person. Your mind is like this dog. So become the master of your mind, and that is how you lead and your mind follows. This is all in this video. Thank you so much, Inner Universe community. My message for you is I love you and I send you my love and blessings. I wish lot of love, well-being, good health, abundance, prosperity in your life. If you have any topic you want me to make a video on, do let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for being here with me. Namaste.